You might be wondering, what exactly are ultra-processed foods and why should I care? Well, stick around because in the next 20 minutes we're going to explore the hidden dangers lurking in many of our everyday food choices. We'll break down what ultra-processed foods are, why they've become so prevalent in our diets, and most importantly, how they impact our health. But don't worry, this isn't just about doom and gloom. We'll also discuss practical solutions to help you make healthier choices and improve your overall wellness. So, whether you're a health enthusiast or just someone curious about making better food choices, this video is for you. Let's embark on this journey to understand ultra-processed foods and take control of our health. Let's start by defining ultra-processed foods. According to the NOVA food classification system, these are industrial formulations made mostly from substances extracted from foods, such as oils, fats, sugar, starch, and proteins. They often contain additives like artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. Think of items like soft drinks, packaged snacks, instant noodles, and many frozen meals. Now, why are these foods so problematic? Let's break it down. 1. Nutrient deficiency. Ultra-processed foods are often high in calories but low in essential nutrients. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that these foods provide 58% of total energy intake in the U.S., but only 29.6% of total protein, 59.7% of total carbohydrates, and 49.5% of total fat. 2. Obesity risk. Research published in Cell Metabolism showed that people eating ultra-processed foods consumed about 500 more calories per day compared to those on a whole foods diet, leading to weight gain. 3. Chronic disease. A large-scale study in the British Medical Journal found that higher consumption of ultra-processed foods was associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, and cerebrovascular disease. 4. Cancer risk. A study in the British Medical Journal linked a 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption to a 12% increased risk of overall cancer. 5. Mental health research in Frontiers in Nutrition found associations between ultra-processed food consumption and depression, particularly in young adults. 6. Digestive health. These foods often lack fiber, which is crucial for digestive health and maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. 7. Addictive nature. Ultra-processed foods are often designed to hit the bliss point of flavor, making them potentially addictive and leading to overconsumption. 8. Environmental impact. The production and packaging of ultra-processed foods contribute significantly to environmental degradation and climate change. The prevalence of these foods in our diets is alarming. In some countries, ultra-processed foods make up more than 50% of total calorie intake. This is partly due to their convenience, long shelf life, and often lower cost compared to whole foods. In our quest to reduce ultra-processed food intake, one of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the ability to read and understand nutrition labels. These labels provide crucial information about the nutritional content and ingredients of the foods we consume. However, they can often be confusing or misleading if we don't know how to interpret them correctly. The importance of reading labels. 1. Informed decision-making. Reading labels allows you to make informed decisions about the foods you purchase and consume. It helps you understand what you're putting into your body and how it aligns with your nutritional goals. 2. Identifying ultra-processed foods. Labels can help you distinguish between whole foods, minimally processed foods, and ultra-processed foods. The longer and more complex the ingredient list, the more likely the product is ultra-processed. 3. Comparing products. Labels enable you to compare similar products and choose the healthier option. For example, you can compare the sugar content of different breakfast cereals or the sodium levels in various canned soups. 4. Managing health conditions. For those with specific health conditions like diabetes, hypertension, or food allergies, reading labels is crucial for managing their diet and avoiding harmful ingredients. 5. Controlling portion sizes. Labels provide information on serving sizes, which can help you control your portions and calorie intake. Understanding misleading terms. Many food labels use terms that can be misleading or confusing. Here are some common ones to be aware of. 1. Natural flavors. This term doesn't necessarily mean the flavors come from natural sources. The FDA defines natural flavors as those derived from plant or animal sources, but they can still be highly processed. 2. Organic. While organic foods are produced without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers, organic junk food is still junk food. An organic cookie is not necessarily healthier than a non-organic one. 3. Low fat or fat-free. These products often compensate for the lack of fat by adding more sugar or artificial ingredients to improve taste and texture. 4. No added sugar. This doesn't mean the product is sugar-free. It may still contain naturally occurring sugars or sugar alternatives. 5. Multigrain. This simply means the product contains more than one type of grain, not that it's necessarily whole grain or healthier. 6. Made with real fruit. This could mean a minimal amount of fruit is used, often in the form of concentrate or puree. As you can see, ultra-processed food contains numerous ingredients, many of which are not recognizable as whole foods. In contrast, the minimally processed food contains just one ingredient, identifying hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Hidden sugars. Sugar can appear under many names on ingredient lists. Some common ones include high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, sucrose, cane juice, fruit juice concentrate, agave nectar. A good rule of thumb is to be wary of ingredients ending in ose, as these are often forms of sugar. Unhealthy fats. Look out for these terms which indicate unhealthy fats: partially hydrogenated oils, vegetable shortening, palm oil. Trans fats are particularly harmful and are often found in ultra-processed foods. While many countries have banned artificial trans fats, they can still be present in small amounts. Tips for reading labels effectively. 1. Start with the ingredient list. Ingredients are listed in order of quantity, from most to least. If sugar, salt, or unhealthy fats are among the first few ingredients, it's likely not a healthy choice. 2. Check serving sizes. All nutritional information is based on serving size. Be aware that a package may contain multiple servings. 3. Look at total calories. This helps you understand how the food fits into your overall diet. 4. Examine macronutrients. Pay attention to the amounts of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. 5. Check for added sugars. The new nutrition labels now distinguish between naturally occurring and added sugars. 6. Consider micronutrients. Look for foods high in beneficial vitamins and minerals. 7. Be wary of health claims. Claims like heart healthy or low cholesterol don't necessarily mean the product is good for you overall. Understanding nutrition labels empowers you to make healthier food choices and reduce your intake of ultra-processed foods. Remember, the best foods often don't need labels at all. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains speak for themselves in terms of nutritional value. Here are the benefits of cooking more at home and how it can help reduce ultra-processed food intake. 1. Better portion control. When you cook at home, you have full control over portion sizes. This can help prevent overeating and promote better weight management. Restaurant portions are often much larger than what we need, leading to excess calorie consumption. 2. Fresher ingredients. Home cooking allows you to choose fresh, whole ingredients. You can select ripe produce, high-quality proteins, and whole grains, ensuring that your meals are packed with nutrients. This is in stark contrast to many ultra-processed foods, which often use lower-quality ingredients and rely on additives for flavor and shelf life. 3. Nutrient retention. When you cook at home, you can use cooking methods that preserve nutrients better than industrial processing. For example, lightly steaming vegetables retains more vitamins than the extensive processing that frozen dinners undergo. 4. Cost-effective. While the initial cost of stocking a pantry might seem high, cooking at home is generally more cost-effective in the long run compared to buying pre-made meals or eating out regularly. 5. Allergen control. For those with food allergies or sensitivities, home cooking provides complete control over ingredients, reducing the risk of accidental exposure to allergens. 6. Reduce sodium and sugar intake. Many ultra-processed foods are high in sodium and added sugars. When cooking at home, you can control the amount of salt and sugar in your meals, often resulting in significantly lower intake. 7. Skill development. Cooking is a valuable life skill. As you cook more, you'll become more proficient, which can lead to more varied and nutritious meals over time. Tips for meal prep. 1. Plan your meals. Take some time each week to plan out your meals. This helps with grocery shopping and reduces the temptation to reach for ultra-processed convenience foods. 2. Batch cook. Prepare larger quantities of staple items like grains, proteins, or sauces that can be used in multiple meals throughout the week. 3. Use your freezer. Many home-cooked meals can be frozen for later use. This provides convenient, healthy options for busy days. 4. Prep ingredients in advance. Wash and chop vegetables, marinate meats, or prepare sauces ahead of time to make weeknight cooking quicker and easier. 5. Invest in good storage containers. Having a variety of containers for storing prepped ingredients and meals can make organization easier and extend the life of your food. 6. Use a slow cooker or instant pot. These appliances can make cooking easier by allowing you to prepare meals with minimal hands-on time. Cooking as a family activity. 1. Educational opportunity. Cooking together provides a chance to teach children about nutrition, food safety, and basic cooking skills. 2. Bonding time. Preparing meals together can be a fun, shared activity that brings families closer. 3. Encourages adventurous eating. Children who are involved in meal preparation are often more willing to try new foods. 4. Builds confidence. As children learn to cook, they develop a sense of accomplishment and independence. 5. Promotes healthier choices. When children understand what goes into their food, they're more likely to make healthier choices even when eating outside the home. 6. Cultural connection. Cooking family recipes can be a way to connect with and pass on cultural traditions. 7. Develops math and reading skills. Following recipes helps reinforce math concepts like fractions and reading comprehension. Learn to cook more at home. Cooking more at home can not only reduce your intake of ultra-processed foods, but can also help you gain more control over your nutrition, develop valuable skills, and create opportunities for family bonding. It's a powerful tool in promoting overall health and well-being. Up next is number 3. Choose whole foods. Let's dive into a comprehensive list of whole food options for nutritional benefits compared to ultra-processed counterparts, and how you can incorporate them into daily meals and snacks. First up, fruits. Whole food options include apples, bananas, berries, oranges, pears, grapes, melons, peaches, plums, kiwis, mangoes, and pineapples. Fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. They provide natural sugars along with other nutrients, unlike ultra-processed fruit snacks or juices, which often contain added sugars and lack fiber. You can add fresh berries to your morning cereal or yogurt. Keep whole fruits as convenient snacks. Include a piece of fruit with your lunch or use fruits as natural sweeteners in smoothies or baked goods. Next, vegetables. Whole food options are leafy greens like spinach, kale, and lettuce, as well as broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, bell peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, sweet potatoes, and squash. Vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They're low in calories and high in nutrients, unlike ultra-processed veggie chips or canned vegetables with added sodium. You can include a variety of colorful vegetables in salads, snack on raw veggies with hummus, add vegetables to sandwiches and wraps, or roast a mix of vegetables as a side dish. Now, whole grains. Whole food options include brown rice, quinoa, oats, barley, whole wheat, millet, and buckwheat. Whole grains contain the entire grain kernel, providing more fiber, vitamins, and minerals compared to refined grains found in many ultra-processed foods. They also offer sustained energy release. Choose whole grain bread instead of white bread. Use brown rice or quinoa as a base for meals. Start your day with oatmeal instead of sugary cereals. Or try whole grain pasta in place of regular pasta. Moving on to lean proteins. Whole food options are chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, lean beef, legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas, tofu, and tempeh. These provide essential amino acids, iron, and other nutrients without the added preservatives, excess sodium, or unhealthy fats often found in processed meats. Grill or bake chicken or fish for main meals. Add beans or lentils to soups and salads. Use eggs for breakfast or in salads, or choose lean cuts of meat over processed deli meats. Healthy fats. Whole food options include avocados, nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews, seeds like chia, flax, and pumpkin, and olive oil. These provide essential fatty acids, vitamins E and K, and other nutrients. They're healthier alternatives to trans fats and some saturated fats found in many ultra-processed foods. Add sliced avocado to sandwiches or salads. Use nuts and seeds as toppings for yogurt or oatmeal. Cook with olive oil instead of refined vegetable oils, or snack on a small handful of mixed nuts. Lastly, dairy and alternatives. Whole food options are plain yogurt, milk, cheese, and unsweetened plant-based milks. These provide calcium, protein, and other nutrients without the added sugars found in flavored varieties. Choose low-fat options if you're watching calorie intake. Use plain yogurt as a base for dips or toppings. Choose plain milk or unsweetened plant-based milk for cereal or smoothies, or snack on small portions of cheese with whole grain crackers. Here are some tips for incorporating more whole foods. Start with a gradual transition by replacing one ultra-processed food with a whole food alternative each week. Plan your meals around whole foods to ensure you have them on hand. Prep in advance by washing and cutting vegetables, cooking whole grains, or preparing lean proteins for easy meal assembly. Read labels when buying packaged foods, and choose those with short ingredient lists comprised of recognizable whole foods. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store where fresh, whole foods are typically located. Experiment with recipes that incorporate a variety of whole foods to keep meals interesting. And snack smart by keeping whole food snacks readily available like cut vegetables, fruits, or nuts. Gradually incorporating more whole foods into your diet will help you naturally reduce your intake of ultra-processed foods, leading to improved overall nutrition and health. Plan your meals. How do you plan your meal? Meal planning is an effective strategy for promoting healthier eating habits, saving time and money, and reducing reliance on ultra-processed foods. Here are some strategies for effective meal planning. Create a weekly menu. Set aside time each week to plan your meals for the upcoming week. Consider your schedule and plan quick meals for busy days. Include a variety of foods to ensure balanced nutrition. Plan for leftovers to reduce cooking time and food waste. Make a shopping list. Based on your meal plan, create a comprehensive shopping list. Organize your list by grocery store sections to shop efficiently. Stick to your list to avoid impulse purchases of ultra-processed foods. Prep ingredients in advance. After shopping, wash and chop vegetables for the week. Cook large batches of grains or proteins to use in multiple meals. Prepare sauces or dressings that can be used throughout the week. Use theme nights. Assign themes to different nights like Meatless Monday or Taco Tuesday to simplify planning. This can make meal planning more fun and predictable. Incorporate leftovers. Plan to use leftovers for lunches or repurpose them into new meals. This reduces food waste and saves time. Healthier eating is achieved by ensuring a balanced diet with a variety of nutrients, reducing reliance on ultra-processed convenience foods, and allowing for better portion control.